life of a hustler. They said put the leg work, and if you want it bad, you'll chase that shit on the bad days till your head hurt. Nigga, fuck the hate, no slow route. Talking bullshit you don't know about. I've been in this bitch trying to get right. It's a bit tight, I'ma roll out like no hate, nigga, one thing. Underdog, I'm a young king. And I don't not know nigga who be on their grind, and we all want something. Keep it pumping ever since I...
What's up, y'all? This is another episode of the Real Spill Podcast. I'm your boy, Hey Payne.
We do this every time.
Every time.
Who turn it?
He kind of shortened his intro though.
We do this every time.
We on a serious subject, so you know.
This your boy, man. Mr. Was understood and got to be explained. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, you know what I'm saying? Roll Tide.
Put that shit down. You know he is. You know he is. I feel disrespected because he bought in that Bama thing right before. Hello everyone, I'm Smiley.
Damn, that was short.
You said it was a secret.
No. I'm just saying. But
short version of the intro.
I don't know. It my spirit just y'all deal with me. But today we will be talking about a serious subject, and what we talking about today is mental health. This is a serious situation in today's society, and everybody goes through it. Older people, younger people, even the babies. You know, and it's hard for us. It's more hard for the kids going through this, because we as adults, we can sometimes take it more than what the kids can. You know, if that make any sense.
Yeah.
But we can rationalize our emotions better.
Right.
Kids, most time when stuff happens, kids don't know why it's happening. You know, they don't understand why this might be happening or whatever like that. So you got to kind of explain it a little bit better to kids.
Definitely. And the fact that most kids, they go through the emotions of, you know, maybe the parents not being in the same household, or, you know, new scenery, new things that they have to get used to, or just being like an outcast in school, you know. But I feel like us as adults, we have to teach the youth a little bit more, because a lot of the youth go to the internet. You know, the internet is their safe place or whatever. Honestly, yeah, you're right.
The internet, out of all places.
But that's where most people go. That's where you see most people be.
Shit, that's where they most ruthless at.
I totally agree with you. I definitely totally agree with you, bro. I definitely agree with you, because especially the internet is just so undefeated, and it's a dark place. You know, it's a good place and it's a dark place on the internet. And it's been like that for years. It has, because you gotta think about it. Back then, we couldn't see faces. Now you can see faces. And some of these creeps, they don't hide their identity. Some, I ain't gonna say.
Also, not just like the internet, like even like something that everybody loves is music.
Yeah.
So music have a huge part of play in that. But I asked somebody this the other day. Do you remember what the devil or Satan's job was in heaven before he got kicked out?
No, I can't even.
Music.
Oh,
He was the head of music. So whenever he got cast down because he thought he was better than God or whatever like that, he still got that job. You ever notice how you listen to certain music and it make you feel a certain way?
Mm-hmm.
You listen to soul music and you feel that peace. You listen to gospel music, you kind of feel that peace. What happens if you listen to like rap about street shit? How do you feel?
Like you want to kill something?
I ain't gonna say it on camera. I'll be doing some dumb shit.
But you find different ways to cope with it. But for the most part, it hype you up.
Yeah.
If you go to a Young Boy concert, what you think?
Oh my God, you see it all now. They fighting at the concert.
But people don't realize that's an influence. Not just him at all. But I'm talking about like the
music itself.
The music itself. Music carries spirit.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But like people don't pay attention to stuff like that.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? But like as far as mental health, I told somebody today at work, they made a comment or whatever like that, and I didn't even notice I made the comment back to them, but I told them like, it's not about what somebody says about you that actually matters. It's about what you think about yourself that actually matters.
Right.
So with in today's time or whatever like that, kids, we live in a light generation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even on Facebook, people want fucking thousands of likes. For what? What you getting from that? You ain't getting paid.
That's
why do you need validation?
Because everybody wants to fit in.
Yeah.
Everybody wants somebody to like them.
They want to think, oh, I'm getting all these likes on, you know what I'm saying? Everybody fuck with me. That's the thing. That's why I say validation. That's what they want. Now I agree. Why do you need that? But at that age, of course, like you just want to fit in.
Yeah.
So I guess that may be the thing. But I try to tell my kids all the time, like, bro, you don't need to fit in around nobody. I had told him, I was like, there's a reason why your dad calls himself a misfit, because if there is a norm, I don't act it.
I'm way off.
Right. I'm way off there.
There's like why? If everybody was the same in the world, it would be boring.
Definitely.
Even the twins are different.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people don't think about shit like that.
She's the twin.
But I'm pretty sure you could tell them apart.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one's a guy, but you know, say
different situation. Shit, even when Jesus was here, like a lot of people didn't give him validation.
Oh no.
And that's crazy.
But that's the beautiful part about it though. Like that's why like even the Bible say like we supposed to be like peculiar people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People don't supposed to be able to figure you out.
No.
I got a motherfucker that just started working with us. This motherfucker staring at me all day long because he's trying to figure me out, but he can't. Because I ain't gonna give you nothing to figure me out about.
Yeah.
Stay quiet. Be normal. But I had to explain this to a 21-year-old today. Like obviously I'm older than him. So he was just telling me like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I've been caged in all my life. I need to get out, do this and do that. I'm going to some clubs and shit like that. And I told him like, bro, you do realize you're not really missing anything, bro. You're not missing out on anything. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to work, especially by y'all knowing this because y'all work at the same place, especially in today's time, we got a problem with people want to be popular.
Mm-hmm.
Like people rather be liked than respected. Me, I'm opposite. I'm not liked, but I'm well respected.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I move. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to like me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. But you go respect me.
Straight up.
Like as far as liking, whatever. You know what I'm saying? People go like you one day and not like you the next day. But respect is gonna be solid.
That's why I say it once and I say it again. That's why I always have a picture in my phone, and it's a motto from Kurt Cobain. It says, "I'd rather be hated for who I am than to be loved for what I'm not." So anytime I have some indifference, I just look at that. Like, all right, cool. It is what it is. Because it's another funny thing watching Rick. I don't know if y'all watch Rick and Morty and shit.
Yeah,
but when people always talk about the shit that you do, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that," you know. And then I keep thinking, like every time somebody tells me that shit, and the fucking scene pops in my head when everybody's fucking booing at Rick, and he's like, "Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer." So That is
That's actually
it's
deep-
funny,
that's
but
a
it's a
deep
deep
move.
thing.
That's a
It's
deep
a
move.
deep ass thing.
That's a
It's
deep
like
move.
your booze mean nothing to me. I know it. I know what you like.
That's a
So
deep
your
move.
dislike means nothing to me. That right there.
That's a deep move.
Every time I hear somebody like either try to talk down or talk shit, even with our YouTube channel, man, how many times you tell me this? Shit ain't for the weak. It's and I sit there, I'm like, yeah, he said this, said that. You gotta have thick skin. Yes. Yeah. Some days more than others, some little shit might get to you. I take constructive criticism.
Yeah.
But that right there, like like anybody else, anybody would like they ain't got thick skin, that shit would tear them apart. They would literally sitting there beside themselves and think about this shit all day.
Yeah.
But that whenever like I just kick in that mindset and I'm thinking, every time somebody just talks shit, again, constructive criticism, talking shit, two completely different things. Somebody talking shit, then I just look at their stuff and be like, this is the type of shit you like. Okay, alright, you know what? I'm good. You can keep saying that. I'm good.
But even look at it like, where's the places that people go to get help at?
What do you mean, like to get like actual
Mental health.
Mental health.
Mental health? No, not just mental health. Like help, period. Like to make you feel better about yourself or to get encouragement or whatever like that. Name some places.
For some people quote with liquor, drugs.
No, I'm talking about like actual places.
Oh, like places.
They do have
Where they have some.
certain coaches. I forgot the name of them. But
Yeah,
they do
life
have,
coaches?
Yeah, like they got life coaches. They are therapists.
Or they have like programs like Start.
Yeah, especially Start because I went to Start being a veteran, going to my therapist in psychiatrist in the VA. I went from them to Start, back to the VA, back to Start, and back and forth doing different things. So all the shit I was naming, that's from like experience. Like I didn't dealt
Yeah,
with
I went psych ward. I went like fifth floor. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I learned a lot.
I ain't have a chance to get the grippy socks.
I got all that shit. I was wearing Jordan spikes in psych ward.
Dang.
Then I gave them away.
That's like sometimes that was from what I seen on a YouTube short. This guy that been in prison for years. He said that's basically what they do in prison. Like when you leaving, you leave your stuff to other people.
Oh yeah, no, you like literally you gonna need this more than me. Here's this. Sometimes if your people in the pod real cool, and that's rare. I'm not gonna say rare,
Yeah,
but
you
like
gotta really click with them.
yeah, like but
really
some people will actually like be civil and fucking be responsible. Be like, here, I'm gonna leave this with y'all. Y'all divvy it up as y'all need it. If it ain't like that, you start. Here you go. You can have this. You can have this. You can have this. Y'all can have what's left right here. You know what I'm saying? Gone. That's. I remember I saw one dude. We was in jail for because we went to Fort Carson and shit. Motherfuckers ended up getting in a fight at the club. We was locked up till our commander came and shit like that. A dude thought he was about to leave, started giving all this shit away. That man waited all day. Ain't nobody came. Now granted, I heard they came like 2 days later. But like,
He must have got locked up on a Friday.
yeah,
Oh yeah, they ain't
Yeah.
getting out till Monday.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Wow.
he thought he was getting out right there. I was like, nah, but you ain't getting out till Monday. I didn't want to tell him that because
You ain't want to break his spirit.
Yeah.
But back to that, one of the places that a lot of people used to go, especially like when we had our grandmas around and stuff like that, church would be the place.
Yeah.
But even today, church ain't the same.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like last time I've been to one is probably my mom. You know what I'm saying? But I heard a quote that from an earthquake, comedian. He said the shepherd should always smell like the sheep if he's charging the sheep.
Right.
meaning that most of the time, like the pastors or whatever like that, they're the ones that's supposed to be able to go to for help. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays they so out of touch, so where they can't relate to where you at.
Right.
That's what that means. Like a shepherd's supposed to always smell like the sheep if he's charging the sheep.
Right.
Most of the time, the shepherd is charging the fucking, tithe and offering stuff like that.
Yeah.
But nowadays, we're running out of places that we could go for actual help.
That was a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said in today's time, kids got a little bit harder. Because back in the day, we had Big Mama, we had your dad to get on your ass, stuff like that. But nowadays, parenting has switched from what we had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not the same.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Plus, kids got to deal with like demonic energies more than we had too. Because when we was growing up and we was listening to rap, we had lyrical.
Yeah.
They don't got no lyrical artists.
Nigga, I act a billionaire.
Maybe that was all with a rap. You know what I'm saying? But even like your Tupac and Biggie, stuff like that, people actually talked about stuff that's going on in the streets, but they didn't talk about it like that.
Right.
Like they didn't talk about going to kill nobody, nothing like that. But nowadays, when you put on rap music, that's the first thing you hear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what? And my daughter, hey, look, I feel like a bad parent because I'll be bopping to the music too, and I feel like they got this shit for me, but Alea, heavy in the King Von.
Oh no.
Heavy in the King Von.
No.
And then I think
I could listen to some King Von.
Yeah. Like
I tried to listen to them, but I couldn't do it though.
Like I got a good bit of King Von. Like I don't listen to everything King Von. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But when I hear the shit that catch my ear and shit, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, I got the song that he did off of Lotus Flower Bomb. That beat.
Really?
He did one.
He did one?
No, he did a beat. He did a song off of Wale Lotus Flower Bomb. Beat.
That's actually fire.
Yeah. I got that song. That one go hard. But he basically explaining like the situation.
See, that's the thing that get me because Von is an actual good storyteller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy part. Besides,
he was a good lyricist.
Yeah, like.
But he was actually one of those dudes. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I respect him for his music.
Yeah.
Most motherfuckers be lying here though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like you had the army that you could go to get help.
Yeah.
I had psych ward. You know what I'm saying? I had like my wife or whatever like that. Like we met in college, but I went to the psych ward and you know what I'm saying, we got closer during that time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she don't work to the day. You know what I'm saying? Because she held me down for that time period, so you ain't gotta work another day in your life if you don't want to.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's what I had to work with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your situation is, whatever you had, but like being older, you found those things to be able to help yourself out. But kids don't have that nowadays. Because most kids don't even know how to express their emotions.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's.
And I was one of those kids that I had a big brother, and that him and my auntie was the ones that I went to. And now, since they passed away, like my freshman year of high school, I don't have that. So basically, I just go to God about it.
That's really what made me and God so close.
Yeah.
Because at one point, that's all I had.
Right.
So that's why I tell people I'm not religious at all. I'm spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I'm more kingdom minded. I don't do the religion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if you break down the word religion, the acronym RE means back to. The word legion means bondage. So you put that word together, what you get? Back to bondage.
Right.
That's what religion is. That's why they always say it's three things you never talk about: race, religion, and politics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me.
Because that separates.
And that's a fact.
So if it's something that's supposed to be positive, whatever like that, why is it said that don't talk about it?
Because
That's that thing.
yeah, it's one of them things you don't talk about it.
That's that thing.
The stream.
That's what I'm telling you.
The thing that
Oh, yeah.
that's what it was. A lot of people think that.
I was like, hold on, am I the only one that heard that?
Nah, that's what that is.
But another thing I did that kind of helped me out during that time, I read poetry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poetry helped me out. Poetry, because that's a way of expressing your thoughts without speaking, per se. Because sometimes people don't know what the fuck to say.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But if you could write it out, if you could like put it on pad or whatever like that on your phone, you can express the way you feel. You know what I'm saying?
And boom.
There's different ways you can do stuff.
That's how we got Wale.
Right.
Exactly.
Wale was my favorite artist for a long time.
Definitely. Like his first album, that I still run it back to this
That
day.
for Lauren?
Huh?
That for Lauren album?
No, that Ambition. Ambition.
Yeah, I had that.
Yeah.
I had that.
Like
I
that.
had that.
Like I think it's like the intro.
Yeah.
The intro or the second song. That really touched me a lot. Man. Because you coming from as like a boy from the hood, a lot of people, we got like the NWAs and stuff like that came from the same thing we came from. But we also got, Wale was one of those dudes that wasn't street, but he came from the ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to tell the story. You know, he was one of those people. I think same way with J. Cole. You know, same thing.
Sure, man.
Yes. Cole.
Or, I don't one head now, but dude from Dallas.
What you talk about?
He a new artist.
Sauce Walker.
Oh, okay.
Sauce Walker?
Okay.
Sauce Walker got lyrics too.
Yeah, certain songs.
He got certain songs he could break down so he can kind of explain the story pretty good.
But one thing I hate.
T Grizzly.
Yeah,
T Grizzly is an amazing fucking storyteller, bro.
That robbery.
Oh, and it's crazy because he literally did all that shit in robbery, and you would think, oh man, ain't nothing but a whole bunch of gangbanging shit. But he literally lost in the end. He was like, you know, ain't no
Learn from my mistakes.
yeah, basically he was like there ain't no happy ending in these streets. You gon' go to jail or you gonna die to beef. So after like whenever he explained that in the end, because I was like, damn, his homeboys backdoored him with the plug. The chick that been trying to fuck him turned on him. And he was like, didn't you learn your lesson not to trust a bitch? And I'm like, hold on, this nigga about to get Say I seen Willie Johnny coming with them sticks. He was like, damn, what the fuck I get? And after that, he started explaining. I'm thinking like, damn, it's about to end right there. I was like, this motherfucker giving us some life lessons? I was like, look at T Grizzly. Look at what? I ain't gonna lie, that storytelling, that's that he. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a fact. But y'all drop in the comments of what y'all think about mental health, and even if you know somebody or yourself going through the same situation.
And please, if you're going through some stuff, I want you to look me in my soul right now. Let me move these out the way. Look me in my soul. You're going through something. There's always motherfuckers like this that's ready to talk to you. Because I say this once and I say this again. You can call me at any time of the fucking night. I don't care what I'm doing. I could be knee deep. I ain't gonna finish the rest. I could be knee deep. You in trouble? You in trouble when it really get like that. Don't answer the phone. Cause I'd rather sit there and listen to your problems than hear somebody speak at your funeral.
That's the main thing. And also, if you are a loved one is going through some mental health problems, please get them help. And please speak up to people so we can get you some help.
My message to whoever: don't worry about your team. Worry about the star player.
That's the main thing. We out, y'all.